Hi, in this video, we'll talk about enumeration in Java. So this is one of the cursors in Java. So if you talk about enumeration, so first, cursors are used to get the elements one by one from the collection, right? So enumeration is one of the cursors. So then obviously, so enumeration is get elements one by one from the collection, right? With the help of enumeration, we can get the elements one by one from collection. So the method is public enumeration elements. So these elements will give me the return type is enumeration, right? So one example is vector is equals to new vector. So if you want to get all the elements from the vector, so vector dot elements. So vector dot elements means it will give me the what kind of information? Enumeration. Return type of elements is enumeration. So I can save in enumeration object. Okay. So what are the methods available in enumeration? Public boolean has more elements. So in one of our previous videos, we have seen that has more elements. To verify elements available in the collection, has more elements will verify that any element is available in the collection or not. If it is there, it will return true, otherwise false. So public object next element, to get the next element if it has next element. So if you have any element in the collection, then if you want to get that element, you need to use next element method. So what are the limitations with enumeration? Okay, so enumeration is applicable for only legacy classes. Okay, so vector, stack, something like that. And with the help of enumeration, we can perform only read operation. So we can only get the information from the collection. Okay, so it works only in the forward direction. So only in the one way it will work. Right. So only next element, next element, next element, right? We are saying only one method, that is next element. If it has more elements, on the next element method is available. With the help of that only forward direction, we can get the elements. Right. So with the help of one example, we will see. So this is enumeration demo. If you want to work with enumeration, so import java.util.star. Right. So first we need to get any collection, right? So once you have any collection, then only you can apply that enumeration to get the elements from that collection. So I'll take vector v is equals to new vector. Okay. So I want to add elements to this. So with the help of one for loop, I will add elements. Int I is equals to 1, I less than or equals to 10, I plus plus. So now v dot add element of I. Right. So it will loop through 10 times. So each time, first time I is equals to 1, it will add 1. Second time 2 will add 2 until it reaches 10. Right. 1 to 10, it will add. So if you want to verify that, system.out.println, we just print v. So it has to print 1 to 10. Right. Let me clear this. Java enumeration demo.java. So what happened? Sorry, java.util. Okay. You see that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. So I added 10 elements. Okay. So now I need to print one by one these elements. So for that, enumeration E is equals to v dot, what is that? Elements. Okay, with the help of this, we can get all the elements to my enumeration. And while E has more elements, if it has more elements, print, sorry, we need to print those elements. Okay, what is that? E dot next element. Okay, next element I need to print. Now if I go here and run the same thing, now you can see one by one element. You see that first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. Right. So now you can perform something in the while loop. Okay. So not only getting the elements, if I want to perform something on that. So what I can do once I get that, all are in objects, right? It will written in the form of objects. So I want to, next element will give me, what is that? So if you go back, so next element will give me in the form of object, return type is object, but my elements are integer. So I need to convert from object to integer. For that, what I'll do is integer I is equals to, I need to typecast. Okay. So integer e dot next element. Okay. I'm getting the next element. And if I am performing some I percentile 2 equal to 0. If I percent equal to 0, then only I need to, what I need to do, I need to print that I value. I need to print that I value. Okay. So what happens? 1 percentile 2 is not equal to 0, 2 percentile to 0. So it will print from all even numbers. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Right. So let me execute this. You see that? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. It is printing all even numbers. Right. So if I want to perform something else, I plus 1, right? Just an example. So let me copy paste this. Again, so I don't want to do all these things. Once I get the integer value in the form of integer, I need to perform I plus 1. Now what it will do, it will print from 1 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, comma 11. Right, it will give 2 to 11. The reason is, once I get that element, I'm adding 1 to that. First time 1 plus 1, 2. Second time 2 plus 1, 3, something like that. So if you try to execute the same thing, you see that 2 to 11 it will print. But once you get, you can perform some operation on that. So and here you have only option to get the element. With the help of next element method, you can only get the element. That is one of the limitations to what is that enumeration. Right. So after that, after I perform on this, if I try to print the enumeration again, okay. If I try to perform enumeration again, what happens? Nothing happens. You can get the same output in the starting and the ending. The reason is, we can only get the elements. We cannot do any other operations to this vector or collection. So because of that, after performing so many things, we'll get the same vector again. Okay. So this is all about enumeration. So what could be the possible interview questions from this? What is cursor in Java? What is enumeration in Java? Methods available in enumeration in Java. So limitations of enumeration. So you can perform only read operation. Okay. So that's all in this video. Thank you.